myself Yashri, and in this video we'll be seeing the evolution of keyboards. So we usually see this mechanism in a laptop, a PC or any types of things. It is a main mechanism, it's like the motherboard. Like if you want to give an input, you mostly use the keyboard to give an input using letters or font. So let's learn the revolution of all this. So in the first generation there was a big monitor, a keyboard, a mouse and a CPU. These were all connected to the CPU, which gave the power to access. So then they were fully controlled by wires. It was not wireless because it wasn't revolution yet. Slowly as humanity changed, they took this mechanism and planted it into the monitor. Can you understand? Now they made it as a book, planted this mechanism into the computer. So let's see all the key features in this. As you can see, in a normal laptop you won't see these all of them. Like you can't able to be seeing all these delete and extra. See, you can't able to see all these delete extra, these all buttons. You'll only be able to see till the arrow keys and all of this. Let's see what is all of this and how we use all of it. So these are all the number plates, as you know, the numbers and special characters. You might be thinking, how will we use the special characters? It's just a small hint. Press shift, hold on to shift and press onto the character you want. As soon as you press a character, now I want the character off. So I can just press shift and off. So now you can see, if I want to see, these things also can be used as numbers and special character keys. Now you can't find these special characters in anywhere else in the keyboard, but you can only find them in using these numbers. Now to access them, whatever you want, press shift control. You have to press shift and select the character you want. If you want the dollar symbol, percentage symbol or and symbol or whatever you want, just press on it and you'll get the symbol attached into your monitor. So now these are all these top small buttons are known as function keys. They play a function as each key. Let's read one key. They are named as F1, F2, F3. So let's see what are the uses. So this is an escape button. That means it's not like escaping from the computer. It means when you're stuck at a program or something, like if you're watching a video, if you want to come out of the video, you can just press the escape button. Now let's see, F1 is for like the music, F2 is for the volume, F4 is for the another devices, and F5 is for forward, rewinding. They play a special character actually. Like you don't have to only use your mouse. You can fast forward, rewind, pause, increase the volume, decrease the volume, or it's like full screen or not, decrease the screen. You can do a lot of functions at a time. Now see, you can only be seeing till F12. You can't see all these extra buttons in your keyboard. Why? Because they are not supplemented into the mechanism. The modern keyboard we are using, it is not in the modern keyboard that is used nowadays. So let's see what are the keys. Their names are these are like scroll, lock, press, break, insert. So when you form when you want to insert something, you can press the insert button. If you want to like page up or page down or pause or break, like when you're watching a movie, you want to pause it or give a break, you can just press pause. Or if you want to rewind it, you can press F5. If you want to like pause and play and rewind and go on as you want, you can use all these functional keys. So whatever we saw now, these small keys might be small but they're great in use. So now we saw the function keys and the number keys. Now let's see the side keys, all these extra keys that we are going to be seeing. This is the escape key, as I told you already. This is a symbol key. These both symbols are used to write when you're writing a sentence, and if you want to use these both symbols, see, whenever you want to use something additional, if it is 2, always press shift and the thing you want. First, when you press the button, either one of them will appear. If you want the another one, you can press shift and the another one. Now you can see tab left. If you in Excel, if you put tab, it can be used to go forward or go back. and it is caps lock. Okay, what is the meaning of caps lock? Any idea? It means not locking all of them in a capsule. It means getting, see now all these letters are here, right? They're, even though they are in a, what to say, capital form, even though they are represented in a capital form, but in the monitor it is shown as small letters. Like the A will be in the smaller form, B will be in the smaller form. If you want them in the capital wise that is shown here, you have to on this. If you're using it for a long sentence, like if you're writing everything in caps, you can on the caps lock, write whatever you want and off it again. Offing doesn't mean you have to go anywhere, just again press it, it'll off. But if you want only one word in caps, you can press shift and the letter you want, or if you want a character, you can press the character you want. And we saw already, we know about the shift key. It like mainly works as a control pad. Like it helps you to connect with other symbols that are not available normally. It is like a what to say, a shortcut. And control, you must be very clear with it. What's the control? Yes, it's a control. Like you will say control C for copying, control X for cut, control V for what to say, paste. Comment down below how many shortcut keys you know and make sure to see them. Now here there is a FN button and there's a Windows button. You might be wondering, what is a Windows button? A Windows button, like see, whenever you open your monitor, at the left corner, you'll see a small icon that is known as Windows. It helps you to access all the apps in your monitor. So instead of using your mouse and going there, one click and voila, it's open. And here it is Alt. It's another key that functions as a shortcut. You know, what is the biggest key in this? Is the biggest key in the keyboard. What is it? Spacebar, correct. And the same things are repeated this side, but here there is backspace. When you want to erase something, you can't take an eraser and erase. If you're writing something with a pencil, if you do something wrong, what will you do? You will erase it. But in a monitor, you use a backspace to erase. Now, if you want if your line is finished, you want to go to the next line, then you just change the movement of your pencil. But no, in a computer, you have to press enter. Or whenever you want to confirm something, you use enter, correct. And the shift and all control keys, you know. So delete key is something that is used to delete things, right? You can just give one click on the thing you want to delete or the image you want to delete and press delete, it will delete. Or else you can do left click and you have to select the option delete, it can also be deleted. But they all might be storing in your bin, so make sure to check it once in a while. So you know the arrow keys, up, down, left and right. And these are all the keys that are page up, page down that are represented here. They're the duplicate forms, that's all. So this is the new part that is not actually, that is deleted from the thing that we're seeing today. So they thought this might, before a few modern years, few years ago, even in the recent years also, they used to add this in a lot of laptops. But they thought it was too vintage, too old and not the type they want. So they removed this entire thing. But so a number lock, like if you want to use this pad, use the numbers in all of this. If you want to use the numbers, you have to on the number lock. It's a lock that see, for example, you're working, you don't want to use this, then you can just press it. If you just press it, it locks itself. So that even if you accidentally touch it, nothing is gonna happen. You can just use the keys up here. If you want to use it, then again click it open, it will open. Then you can type whatever you want, and you can't lock these keys because they are the main functional keys. You can only block this pad. Now see, here there's a plus and minus sign. I think the modern things is not that convenient compared to this, because it has a plus and a minus sign and enter and all the signs that is needed very conveniently. But in a modern one, you have to always go selecting shift, and it is a real hard process. But in this keyboard, you can just give one click and voila, the images appeared. And for the equal to sign, it's here. If you want the plus sign, you have to put shift plus, yes, correct, shift plus the icon you want. So as they're developing, they're going smart. So people are going from invisible to whatever. So people see, even they're not even using the keyboard. They're using their phone as a keyboard. Shall I tell you why? There's a small device that is a size. See, imagine this is a device. It's a device that projects LED lights that makes help you tap like virtually. And you can place your phone over here, which connects through a USB port or whatever you're using. You can connect it and just use it. So people are going virtually and reality, like they're not even going the modern way. So we saw the evolution. So as the evolution is going, people are thinking to disappear it, make it compact. But I don't think that it's the case. Always the vintage, the old is gold. I still like this piece because it has all the things very convenient, and it also, like, whenever you're bored, you can just go in clackling around the keyboard and playing, but you don't get the satisfaction in the modern keys. So comment down below if the vintage is great or the modern. We'll see about that. Okay, all, that's all for today. See you guys in the next video. Bye all.